I grew up as a female, was basically bullied by society to be something I was not, because if I presented myself as the way I wanted to be, I was ridiculed and judged. After the surgery, December 23rd, 2003, first thing I did when I woke up from the anesthesia was feel my flat chest and realize that I no longer had any female parts. And that was the happiest day of my life. I was like, wow, I am now complete. I feel whole.
Mark's partner Jessica has also struggled with her identity.
At the age of 5, I thought I was a girl, and I think that's what was the hardest part, feeling like I was locked in a cage, couldn't be who I was, until finally, years later, I'm now able to be who I am and feel like I finally broke free from that cage. I'm doing what I feel is right for me.
But now the pair have found freedom and happiness with each other.
For the first time in my life, I've lived for someone other than me. I lived my life for Jessica. I lived to try to make her happy and to try to take away all the pain that she's gone through in her childhood. And that's what I do. Okay.
Mark and Jessica from Wilton Manors, Florida, say their unique circumstances is partly what makes their relationship successful.
We know what each other wants, you know. I know what he wants as a man, and he knows what I want as a woman. Experiencing the reverse roles our entire life.
And the attraction was instant for the couple, who say it was love at first sight.
Wow. This is where it all happened. Mm-hmm. This is where we fell in love.
Everything just stopped when we first kissed. That was the first real kiss we had.
And after just a few months, Mark proposed.
I proposed to Jessica 3 months into the relationship. It was like July. We started in May of 2012. And I knew from the start that this was a person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
When Mark proposed and asked me to marry him, I was ecstatic. I love you.
And with just 4 months to go before the big day, the pair are throwing themselves into preparations.
Oh my God, I love it. It's something I've dreamed of my entire life. Take a picture. Getting married, wearing the dress.
The rose gold.
Okay. You can see the one with the white.
I love that.
I know this means a lot to her, and to wear the dress. I've worn the dress in the past, and I've actually never worn a tux, so it'll be my first time doing that. But it's a special event in our life, because I know it means a lot to her, and she means a lot to me.
Having found happiness, Mark and Jessica are now helping others in the transgender community with their weekly radio show.
We need to educate the world, and that is why Transition Radio and Transition Radio TV is here. And any other callers out there? If not, we're going to call it a night. Thank you folks so much for listening yet again.
And remember,
we love you.
But remember to always love yourselves too. Good night.
Good night.